Oh, wait. You're filming now? I had no idea.
Okay,
Let's go. Camera rolling. Okay.
So
The idea originated last year, if I'm not wrong. DJ MOJITO is like, oh, I want to do the straight out of Hong Kong thing. He was mentioning it a lot, but we never really got a chance to execute because, you know, you got to build a little bit of leverage in your name to get that opportunity to host in such great venues like where we're working with now, BCI Group. It's really amazing. The fact that we're in Volar now, this is very last minute, but I'm glad we're here. And Fly as well, it was so great. What really flattered me, the fact that we were rebuilding the roster. Like, two of the artists here, they kind of stopped for a while because, you know, they gotta go through other journeys in life. And they recorded newly fresh tracks just to get to perform. And that's JRD. He's actually from Macau. And there's 𝗕𝗏𝗏𝗏. He used to rap way back when I was a kid. Like, he was like way better than me. I used to look up to the guy. And now having him here, it's great that I'll watch him perform for the first time. Throughout my journey in music in Hong Kong, it's been 12 years. I'm gonna be 13 by the end of this year. Nobody opened the doors for us. Nobody gave us opportunities. And we loved it that much that we had to keep getting better. And the fact that now there's a platform, an opportunity, and the younger generation can see this, at least they have something to look up to, especially on the ethnic minority side. Because I know competition is there, but the only way to get out of a city that is small, if you really want to go around Asia or possibly tour in Europe, is to combine those strengths. And now the artists that we select to perform with us are the ones who are great examples and on top of the game. Like 𝗕𝗀𝗶𝗵𝗁, he goes around globally and he teaches beatbox full-time. And we had RX, he's working with TBB. Yeah, he's dope. And everybody else, like everyone on the hustle, they talk quality. They really focus on making their product great because it's still a business in the end of the day. And we want to set that example because if I'm gone maybe 10 years later, maybe it will be better for the future of Hong Kong's hip-hop because now there's a roster that we're slowly building that other countries can look to. The obstacle is, I mean, I tried my best to connect the dots, if I'm not wrong. Underground scene knows this. We did Hong Kong underground ciphers because our vision was to connect Cantonese rappers and English rappers, including Tagalog rappers, because Tagalog rappers were here way back and they were a strong scene, but it was never really highly focused on how do we build it up more, because I'd hate to say it, but it's like we felt like outcasts. So our mission was, how do we bridge the gap? How do we connect to these guys? How do we get to work with them? So the opportunity came and we finally got to do the cypher too. Then we got invited by this local events organizer, Gary. He did an event and we had Bakery Records there with DopeBoy and his team. Wild Style, plus a lot more. And that's when we were like, whoa, finally, like, we're connected. But of course, it's a very competitive sport.
yeah.
So everyone's still not really working together. So how do we make them work together? They say in order to go big and get people to invest or sponsor is you need to create demand. That's where we're heading. And right now it's still a baby. It's not even 1 year old, but the response has been great this far. But I really believe in just being in that frequency and attracting the right frequencies. Like right now, if we didn't do this, we wouldn't be working with the people that have supported us because they see the vision too. And if everybody gathers and we create even way better movements in the future, doors will open. And I believe that the universe always will give you what you deserve if you work hard. I mean, I don't know about the rest. I'm not speaking for everybody. This is my point of view. So, of course, some will disagree, some wouldn't. But my experience is I put my money, my sweat, my blood, sweat and tears into the whole process. Like, I learned multimedia, learned how to film, and I ended up with a film team out of, like what I said, the universe is doing its job. Her brother, Gian's brother. So he was one of my teammates, and we ended up, you know, filming together, and they filmed me, and we do events, do a little bit of freelance. And at the same time, I learned everything from scratch, even sound engineering, recording, everything from YouTube. It's like, I had to learn it all. No one's gonna help you unless you help yourself. And then once you create that portfolio, it'll pay you back in the long run. So I believe in just keep on making and creating now. And one day, once you have that one hit single, it'll backfire to the rest. I forgot which school, but there was this international school where we did it twice. We taught rap, and I was with 𝗬𝗀𝗶𝗵𝗵 and Lincoln. They were teaching Chinese side. And overall, frankly speaking, because I spoke to a friend of mine who lives in Brooklyn before and working now in Hong Kong. She grew up there and experienced the whole thing, and she knows everything about hip-hop. Like, she considers herself to have the master's degree of it. So she's amazing. She's been giving me a lot of information, and she mentioned how hip-hop is about, I mean, I'm not gonna say I know everything, right? I'm still learning, but hip-hop is partly about the master teaching a student. Like, it's not just rap. There is the lifestyle as well that they talk about. There's the breakdance sector, and quite a lot more. So if they find a way to connect these dots and show that it is actually a good influence, then maybe there's opportunities. But if no one's gonna fight for it or have the courage to stand up for it, I don't think anything will happen. Yeah, because I want to get out of Hong Kong, and the only way to get to where you want to be is you gotta help people. You know, when you get deeper into it, you learn the business side. Politically, you need to be established network-wise. So who knows who? Because they always say, like, it's not about just being good. It's more like, who do you know? And I think that's the way to put it. So this is helping us a lot. Well, my message throughout every sector, I mean, even though I'm disappointed in Tagalog sector now, like everywhere, like if you're Japanese, whatever, like just keep at it and develop more seeds, because I am the product of a few people I used to look up to that taught me as well. And if they didn't teach me, I won't be here today. And we need more of us, because even though it's a competitive sport, people compete lyrically. End of the day, it's entertainment, it's product. You got good product, you can make money. And everybody got to step their game up.
I'm breaking your face. The bash goes and I drill bones. I'm a damn bull, crushing dumb clones. It's a damn fall of all claim thrones. Better watch out when in my zone. Who can compete with this level of talent? The city that never did have. Destined to blow and to make it, but using his vision to vocals and vocals to craft. SAiNT CrossFade is a hazardous product of heaven and hell aligned. SCM, what am I gonna run this shit? Can't talk, but I do it when y'all combine.
Let this eat me alive.